I got my steaks at room temperature. You have them at room temperature, so therefore they'll cook evenly all the way through. Tomahawks is kind of expensive, so you don't want to F that up. You feel me?
So you would prefer to cook that maybe medium well?
Yeah. I mean, some people like that's rare. You know what I'm saying? I like to get mine about 128. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got a thermometer there. I like to get my center about 120. About 128. I'm good there.
Okay.
Let's start with a little bit of olive oil. I mean, the thing with steaks, you got a million opinions. You got a million people that have their preferred ways of doing it. Do it how the fuck you want to do it. That's my one curse. Alright. Olive oil. I'm gonna use pink Himalayan salt. You feel me? And the thing about these steaks is they can take the salt, so you can kind of heavy with it. You feel me? Organic salt. Garlic. How y'all doing tonight? Forgot to ask, excuse my manners. And you can go heavy with these seasonings.
Now I'm gonna ask the dumb question.
Nah,
why?
Ain't no question dumb.
Why can you go heavy with that opposed to any other meat or any other way of cooking meat?
Because it's such a large steak, it could take a heavier amount of seasoning. Pretty much simple, you know. I don't get tired from that. And I go real light with this. I'm not a big fan of this, but it's such a heavy steak, and you want to char on it. So I'm gonna do my edges, and I'm not gonna trim this in no way. When I'm putting Montreal seasoning on the outside of the edges. I'm gonna char these first, and you want a good little seasoning on it, you know. Mind you, I repeat, how you do yours is how you do yours. We're going to get these on the grill, and what we're going to do is we're going to get a light sear on each side of the steak first, and then from there we're going to use what we call indirect cooking. We're going to keep it away from the coals. You'll see how I got the coals set up. I got the coals hot to one side, the other side's the cool side, and that's how you bring it up to temp. See, these steaks this big, you don't want to bring them up to temp too fast because they'll dry out on you. Don't be afraid to let the flame hit it a little bit. I said a little bit, not a lot of it. We're gonna do it like this. Do that to make your potatoes lay flat. Some people use a wooden spoon on each side. I don't do that. I don't really need it.
Why is this called Hasselback?
It's just a Swedish version of scallop potatoes.
Okay.
I'm not sure what white man they named it after, but you know, he made it famous.
Because it's the same technique, except for in the oven, right? For scallop? No? Yeah.
Scallop potatoes got a sauce and a cheese on it. You know what I'm saying?
I had said the same thing earlier.
And you cut scallop potatoes all the way through.
What? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's individual slices
Right.
in a soup, so to speak.
A sauce, little creamy sauce.
Sauce, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a sauce for you.
You gotta love it.
Sea salt. A little heavy with the sea salt on those. You those cuts in there to make the potatoes stand up easier for you. Your Hasselback potatoes take about 45 minutes. You should turn them, and you should do another butter sauce like I did to top them. Baste them as much as you possibly can. That just adds more flavor to what you're doing. You got black pepper, of course. What I'm gonna do special for my steaks is I'm gonna do a creamy Parmesan sauce for the steaks.
Hold up, before you start that though. Okay, you said 40 minutes for your Hasselback.
About 45 minutes.
45 minutes. How long for your asparagus?
Asparagus, 25 minutes.
25 minutes, and your steak is going along with the potatoes. Cook it as needed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Get your butter. Got my pan kind of hot already.
Ooh, wow.
Wow. Wow. That thing, wow. Here we go. By the way, the show Wednesday will be about WAP. And why we can't just agree to disagree. You know?
Ooh, yeah.
Fresh gloves, of course, y'all. What we do from here? Garlic. Where is my garlic? Here we go. Minced garlic. My favorite.
You're welcome, Chantel.
Teaspoon. Get a little of that garlic juice in there. We're gonna let this cook down a little bit. It don't take garlic long to render down.
You're right, my mouth is always watering.
Olive oil, butter, salt, pepper, garlic, fresh garlic, of course, thyme, and herbs de Provence. We got some lavender and a whole bunch of different stuff in here.
Yes.
Alright, what I have here, herbs de Provence. It's like lavender, dried thyme, a couple other seasonings. Go heavy with that.
You fancy.
Oh, you fancy, huh? Go a little bit more butter. Yes, ma'am. And that's that whole diet up. Potatoes, you want to try to, separate them just a little bit.
Slinky it open.
Yeah, just a little bit. Alright, bro. Going too far. Still ain't quite where I want it. Put it back over.
Now the purpose for relocating.
A lot of people don't flip their steaks. I do. You don't want to bring it up to temp too fast, but I do want a nice little char on the outside of it.
Mm-hmm.
Big steak, you know what I'm saying? First thing, you want to cut off this thick part of your asparagus. You understand what I'm saying?
Boy.
Yeah, I go up a little higher because who likes a piece of asparagus that isn't tender? What I learned about cooking bacon wrap asparagus, you use too big a piece of bacon, it won't come out crispy. You understand what I'm saying? And you want to give it space, that's why I got a little rack. Start your base, get that connected, and go.
It's like a soft lock. That's for the hair people.
And you want it on a rack like this, so therefore you get the airflow all the way through. You know what I'm saying? I put olive oil on the bottom of this rack.
Okay, now I got to ask the question. Why you put it on the bottom of the rack?
Just for seasoning the pan purposes. So that they won't stick. You don't want that dry.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Indirect. That's direct, indirect. Away from the actual heat. Close it down.
Close it up.
They say put the crab meat. Put the crab meat in pan. Whatever it is in the pan. I say pan. What goes in this sauce? We got garlic, Parmesan cheese, oregano, a little bit of basil, butter, and cilantro.